Hi guys, how are y'all doing? I'm great, guys. There's something that I want to talk about. So I was watching a series called Utando Nestembu. It's about a man in a polygamous marriage. He's got about four wives, and one of the wives is struggling to fall pregnant. Now, I don't believe that a woman can be barren. I don't believe in that because I believe we are all created in the image of God, and God does not make mistakes, nor does he make faults. Yes, there are women who can have challenges with fertility. There are women that can who can struggle for whatever reasons that they may be to fall pregnant, but I don't believe that a woman can be barren. Now, what I want to talk about is the issue that I see very often, especially in the Black community or in Black families. We have the tendencies to create strongholds for ourselves unnecessarily. We don't talk or engage on certain issues. We tend to keep them within the family unit or even sweeping them under the carpet, and we don't talk about them. Things that, for instance, mental health, finances, relationships, and even fertility. Now, these things are very, very common. And the reason I'm saying that we are creating strongholds for ourselves is because the minute we don't engage in them, we are already living a lie, giving the perception out there that we don't have such issues. And when we are telling people or giving them the perception that we don't know what fertility issues are, we don't know what financial issues are, we don't know what mental health is, or we don't know what disability is, for instance, then it becomes difficult, honestly, for us when we have to deal with them to request for help or ask for assistance or look for other alternatives, simply because we don't engage. Then they become a stronghold, they become a burden, and it's a pain. It's a pain to deal with. Now, if we were to talk about fertility issues, if we were to talk about mental health issues, if we were to talk about financial issues, relationship issues as openly as we do with all these other things that we talk about in our social media pages, honey, as openly as we do when we are popping that champagne, baby, then this wouldn't even be considered to be taboo. And I want to appeal to my generation that let us break the strongholds. Let us break the strongholds of sweeping things under the carpet. Our parents never talked to us about issues of fertility challenges. And as a result, we are seeing fertility challenges as something that's taboo. There is nothing wrong with a woman being in a marriage and not having children. There are so many factors that contribute to a successful marriage than children. There are so many factors that contribute to an individual's prosperous life and successful life than children and money. There are so many things that one can look at when they are going through life and admire and enjoy, rather than all of these things that are contributing to issues of depression. Like, there is nothing abnormal about being unemployed. There is nothing abnormal about seeking help when you are in need. There is nothing abnormal about being in a marriage and not having children, you know? So we need to stop. We need to stop keeping things to ourselves within the family circles, and even within the family circles, some people don't even talk about them. We need to stop sweeping things under the carpet. We need to start talking about these things. Normalize them so that they don't have any stronghold on us anymore. Normalize them. Normalize talking about how broke you are or how much in debt you are. Normalize it so that it doesn't have a stronghold on you. And the reason why you keep going for that loan after loan when you are broke, it's because you don't want people to see that you're broke. Normalize talking about All of these things. Normalize talking about things that are affecting you mentally so that you don't have to deal with mental health and depression, so that you don't have to deal and die alone. Normalize talking. Normalize talking. It's going to be a journey. And the fact that people will talk about you and your issues behind your back, that's on them. That shows how little they are. The fact that you talk about it and you engage on it, it comes out of you. If the next person decides to take your story and to spread it around the world, that's on them. It doesn't change the price of bread, baby. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change anything. They can look at you whichever way they look at you. That's on them. The perception is on them. It's not on you. You are moving forward. You are going ahead. You are going ahead. Let us stop this thing of defining people because there are certain things that they are struggling with in life. Just because a woman does not have children, what makes you think that they are barren? Just because a woman is not in a relationship or a man is not in a relationship, what makes you think there's something wrong with them or they are loners? Like, what makes you think that when a person does not have money, that they did not work hard or they did not go to school? What makes you think of all of those things? Even if they did, what does it have to do with you? What does it have to do with you? If you're not willing to help the next person, baby, move on. Keep their names out of your mouth. Stop talking about people. Stop talking about people and their challenges behind their back. Watch your life, drink water, and be beautiful.